I'm constantly noticing in supremacist groups that it is whites that build South Africa.
We made it, we built it, and it will be ours again.
Those in parliament cannot stop talking about whites. Whites live rent-free in the minds of the politicians in this country because they're also subconsciously aware that whites are who built this country and keep it afloat.
So let's examine what they mean by who built South Africa. Because obviously they don't mean physically, because we know that slave labor was what built South Africa physically. So what do they mean by who built South Africa? I think what was meant was the economic resources and the educational resources. So obviously the educational resources, we were prevented because we weren't as smart as the white man, you understand? We were deprived mentally and we couldn't be as smart as they were, you understand? That's why they came up with this wonderful act to prevent us from achieving more, because what is our brains worth in any case? You know, we're brown, you understand? Verwoerd even said, there's no place for the Bantu in the European community above the level of certain forms of labor. What is the use of teaching the Bantu child mathematics when he cannot use it in practice? How can you teach them math? I mean, they're not going to even use it. I mean, we invented mathematics. You know, we never went to learn it in ancient Kemet from the ancient Egyptians, you know. We invented it. Everything that you can see around you. You know, I'm talking about white people now. They invented everything, bruh. Everything that you can see, everything that you can touch. It's them. They invented it, bruh. There's no place that they can teach. Why even teach us stuff? Because we're just going to, what we're going to build? Sticks. You see, we're going to take sticks. It was, sticks. That's all we're going to do. You understand? So, I understand why they're reasoning. You see, their logic is, these people are dumb, you know? Why even give them stuff in the first place, you know? So they became the engineers and they built the roads and stuff. Because we couldn't do that, you understand? We were incapable of learning. You understand? Our minds, not the same like they, God minds. They have like God, you know, a God mind. You understand? We have like primitive minds. You understand? You understand now? We don't understand because your mind is primitive. You understand? See, this is the land ownership graph. I played this before on a Gini coefficient video, just to show you how much land they took after apartheid. This is how it's sitting. You understand? So let me explain to you how it works. All right? It's like there was a house. We had a house, all right? Not me, the African people. My ancestors are colonizers, slaves, you know. I'm talking about the African, the green there, you see? African, and they have 45 million people, but they only have 5% of the land. You check? So let us analyze this a bit, okay? This is the African's home, all right? So now the white people come here, they find the Africans in their home, they say, hey, this is a nice home, you see? And the guys go, okay, this is my home, but all right, you can come in, whatever, you can come and sit here. Then they go in the house, they find there's a safe there in the house, you check? Then they go look in and say, hey, there's a safe here. You check. They start checking out. There's a nice safe here. Then they lock the African, not only the African, all us there, all the brothers and everyone, we all got locked up in the basement. They put us in the basement. You check. They say, you go in the basement now because we found the safe. You check. And the safe with all the money. You check. So they put us in the basement there with our black and white TVs, everything. Our little pandokikis there in the basement. They lock us up there. You check. We can't come out. And while we're in the basement, they building they got cinemas there in the house. They got bowling courts, they're spending all the money they found in our house, not my house, the African house, you understand? So they found all this money, then they're spending money building big house, big pools, everything, you check. Now we're in the basement, we hear they're building it, and plus they're taking some of our kind and they're using us to go build their stuff. They're hitting us, you better build, you see? And then they go build the stuff. Then after 1994, they let us out of the basement, you check. Now we come out, you check. Hey, it's Masnaya, ne? Or our rooms are what you built. He said, yeah, bro, it's ours now, okay? Everything is now ours, okay? If you want anything, you have to come and rent from us, right? You have to buy from. See, we made this house nice. If you want to swim in our pool, you need to pay us, okay? Pay you, but it's our stuff. Yeah, bro, you need to pay us for those things, bro. Pay us to use the rooms. If you want to buy a room, you can buy a room. You can rent a room. You can start a business in the room. Whatever you want, bro. You can start a business in the room. So I must pay you to use my room. It's not your room anymore, bro. It's our room. Me and some of your brothers there, we signed some papers, bro. And we said it's our stuff now. So it's our stuff now. So if I want the stuff back, I must now buy it from you or rent it from you. Yeah, bro, we signed some papers. Don't worry about it, bro. It's all taken care of. Don't worry about it, okay? If you want stuff, it's fine. Just rent a room, bro. Start a business in the room. Okay? but now I don't have money. Where I get money from? It's okay, bro. We got some businesses in the room. You can work for one of those businesses in the room, and you can get money from them, and then you can buy a room. So I must get money from you, and then pay you again to get the room in my house. Yeah, bro. That's the civilized way, bro. Stop talking about all these injustices, bro. This is justice, bro. This is justice. For 45 million people of you to own 5% of the land, bro, this is the civilized, just way. Don't you see it? The white way is the right way. So now I'm just going to talk about all this apartheid legislation that was done since, that has taken away the Indians' rights and all the rights that they took away from us, you see. I wanted to make this each and individual video. Each one of these things that they did, you see, because they took away the Indians' rights to do this. They were scared of very scared of the Indians doing business. You check. Otherwise, obviously, India, you check out the billionaires in India. Obviously, bruh. That's why they're so bang. That's why it's now a white monopoly. That's why the Guptas had to come from India. The Indians couldn't come from here, you check. Anyway, you see, that's all the rights they took from us. I had to make a video, but there's too much rights that they took. So I had to just keep on, even my finger was getting so scrolling. Each one of these is now a step into how they took away our rights. You check. I'll wait here, so let us thing go up. So see all the rights. Check. That right could taken away, denying ownership rights, denying that rights. They just took away all your rights. You check. And then they say, we build the country. It's our country. I also must want to be an engineer. My father wanted to be a pilot, an engineer. None of us had any rights. You check all the rights was taken away. Check. Still scrolling. Check. All the rights. Check. We'll wait here. While they take away. Imagine all those rights. And take away so much rights that you have nothing left. You understand? That's how it works. And then they say, that's civilized. You check. This is a civilized way to take away people's rights. And then after everything, chilling back. Take it now. 30 years already, Olet. 30 years. So now if I want to go rent a property now, I must go rent it from one of them. You check. I must get my money, that I must get from them, give it back to them to rent. See all the things? Still going. We're waiting. I don't want the whole thing to finish. Check. If you want to go do research on any one of these things, feel welcome. This is a very long video. Just to show you what's going on here. We're still going. Yeah. Going. We're going. Yeah. What you got to say? Yeah, justice, eh? Civilization.
Why this country will never heal. This is why you people must know your place.
Yes, 100%. This country, the Rainbow Nation, will never heal, and my people must know their place. You are one. I can't believe that I find myself agreeing with you. My people must know their place. What is their place? The rightful owner of this land. We made it, we built it, and it will be ours again. But in that process, your people will be taught their place.